All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Half 10. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Right back to Shakir, and this is caught. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What's that?
Dive play straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Alert! What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing here, Allen. On the move, headed right. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. That's Nolan Smith there for the South.
Was it?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And Bass's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63.
Hurts comes out throwing. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
You know, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Alert! Look out!
Allen looking to throw. Close carried by Brandon Cooks. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
On the set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Back. Ready.
Jump off caught by his back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
10 yards on
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Hurts on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. Hurts now from the gun. Get some space around midfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
73! 73! Silver.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Downfield. It's tipped, but he still makes the grab. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left. To work with here in the first half.
Eagle first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Great. Go Silver, ready? Trimmer. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts yet again. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Allen now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Round 80! What's that?
It's Allen out of the pistol. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Alert! 180! We go!
To the air on third and long. He completes it in traffic. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's another Bills first down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills get some late points and the lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays, really. There's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch, 180, 180. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He Completed over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Round 80. 56, 56. That's it.
Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Completed to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
23-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
60. Anyone else? Carl Leviani. Carl Leviani. Hey, easy. 63, back.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is Cox, that's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Don't touch that. All right, anyway, Go Silver, ready? Kyle left Yanni. 73. 73. Don't touch.
On first down, Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Good. Set. All right, anyway, Don't touch.
Now Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey, 73.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Good, set. Hey! Don't touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. And brings us to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
He's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for him. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing here, Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Hurts to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Down and goal.
Kyle Yeti. 63.
Hurts now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, home. Hey!
Trying it left side with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Mukuba makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
31. Bills 17. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Half the 60, half the 60. Huh. 19, 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Alert, alert, alert. R52.
Here's Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
On first down, Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
319. What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
17.
Pass. Check. 180. Check. Middle. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th and forever coming up.
Back, please. Hey, switch. 180. Alert. We go.
Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great. Set.
Throwing from the gun. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Alpha. Yeti.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making a 3-score game in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Bills 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 30.
First down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's not what the offense died about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Bills.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
7-yard line.
Play action now. Allen. Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Hawk 7, Cowboy 8, go!
McCord from the pistol. Headed out right. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
180, 180. Hey! No touch.
They're going to pass it here. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch. Carlos Vieri. 180,
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
At the 1-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Very set. 180, 180. There. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Philadelphia.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blowing back, gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready? 70 line.
Here's the backup. First throw. Getting out to his left. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. Short pass brought in. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.